The Simpsons, an animated sitcom television series created by Matt Groening that satirically depicts American life embodied by the Simpson family, who are set in the fictional town of Springfield. The series first debuted on December 17th, 1989, and is currently in its 34th season, which adds to a total of 750 episodes. Since its release, The Simpsons has influenced countless other animated series, one of which is another work of Matt Groening, Futurama. Futurama is another animated sitcom series that is also science fiction. This series revolves around Philip J. Fry, a lazy human who is revived after being cryogenically preserved for 1,000 years. The series debuted on March 28, 1999, almost a decade after The Simpsons, and currently has 8 seasons totaling 150 episodes. Now, how did The Simpsons influence Futurama?
Oh.
Well, first of all, the most notable thing that Futurama took from The Simpsons is, of course, their animation style. The visual styles from both series are practically identical, with The Simpsons' distinctive character design having been carried over to Futurama. Similarly, much like the opening sequence in The Simpsons with all of its couch gags, Futurama also contains some minor gags like the joke caption underneath the title within its own opening sequence, as well as both of the shows having many references to pop culture. These intertextual nods not only serve as Easter eggs, but also enhance the humor in the series. Speaking of humor, it is one of the most important things that The Simpsons have influenced other animated sitcom series on. Although the series uses a variety of styles of humor, such as dark humor,
3, 2, 1, blast off!
Okay, kids, let's play Find the Shiny.
and vulgar humor,
Hey, what's so funny? Oh, Marge, grow up.
Some of the work gets kinda hard. This ain't no place for you to plan on being stuck.
its primary source of humor comes from the satirical portrayal of life in the future and its parodic comparisons to the present, similar to how The Simpsons parodically depict everyday American life. Both Futurama and The Simpsons are known for their satirical humor. Witty one-liners, clever pop culture references, and visual gags that often served as harsh criticism of society were all first popularized by The Simpsons. Futurama similarly continued this comedic tradition, adapting it to its futuristic setting and exploring new, fresh aspects of humor while continuing to offer insightful satire on current topics. Just like how Futurama has been influenced by The Simpsons, another popular and well-known animated series that has also been heavily inspired by The Simpsons, this time a more recent show, is Rick and Morty.
Goodbye, friends.
Rick and Morty is also another science fiction animated sitcom series created by Justin Roiland and Dan Harmon. This series follows the misadventures of Rick Sanchez, a cynical mad scientist, along with his grandson Morty Smith, who frequently travel to other dimensions, dividing their time between everyday life and interdimensional adventures. The series was first released on December 2nd, 2013, and currently has 6 seasons adding up to 61 episodes. Being another science fiction animated sitcom series, Rick and Morty has also been inspired by Futurama, but has gotten the majority of its inspiration from The Simpsons. Once again, both shows are well known for being able to reference and satirize pop culture. The Simpsons has been praised for its ability to mix aspects from literature, film, and television into their episodes. Rick and Morty continues this tradition that not only replicates and satirizes the specific media, but also integrates it into the show's narrative, keeping it interesting and entertaining. The Simpsons parodies the cliches of family sitcoms and prevents its characters from having tender moments of cuddles. Rick and Morty went even further, flipping the sitcom family structure on its head with its messed up heroes. The Simpsons shifted away from the sentimentality of early family shows in favor of darker humor, and Rick and Morty has also incorporated this satire of conventional family sitcom dynamics. Furthermore, they also use humor to engage in social commentaries, such as using the town of Springfield and the moral and ethical dilemmas in the interdimensional adventures as an encapsulation for societal issues. Both series also incorporate submersive humor and surreal elements, pushing the boundaries of traditional animated storytelling. Rick and Morty has established its own unique identity, particularly in its darker and more nihilistic themes.
Nobody exists on purpose. Nobody belongs anywhere. Everybody's gonna die. Come watch TV.
With the creators introducing their own creative vision to Rick and Morty, fusing aspects from many sources to create a show that stands on its own, or paying homage to the animated series that came before it.
See you later.
Shh.